I'm sorry to break it to you today, but not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna be in your corner. Not everybody is gonna be for you, and that's okay. And the moment that you know and you realize and you accept that that's okay, you are going to live a more meaningful life. My darlings, and welcome back to my channel, or shall I say welcome. If you're new to my channel, welcome, come on in. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. My name is Adele Awoli. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, okay, here on Passion Heavily I share self-development videos in different areas as fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. If this sounds like something that you'd be interested in, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, give today's video a thumbs up, give me a like, okay, and make sure that you click that notification bell right there so that every time I publish a self-development video, a fun video, and self-improvement video, you will be notified. And to my ladies, my beautiful sophisticated ladies, I say a big welcome to you and I give you a virtual hug, okay, like I always do. Thank you so much for always being here with me on my channel. All right, my gorgeous ladies, as I've already mentioned in this video where I share how I overcame oppression, I also shared a bit of my story, and then in this video right here I shared how to activate and prioritize peace in your life. Okay, these are things that I've done in my life, I'm still doing, they're still working for me, hence why today's video I want to share with you 7 tips on how you can overcome, how you can pivot, how you can live a meaningful life, even when you do struggle with people that you expect to love you for you. And I never thought I was going to say this, but I'm so grateful for the things that I've gone through, because those things, my experiences have shaped me into who I am today, to be more confident and to be comfortable in not just my skin, but be comfortable and be able to love myself at the stage, at every stage or every season that I am. It takes the grace of God. I'm gonna be totally honest and say that out. It takes the grace of God, honestly. It's not just a physical thing, it's a mental thing, it's an emotional thing. When you go through these kind of experiences where you just find that regardless of whatever you do, you find that you intimidate people, and not that you're doing it not that you're doing it deliberately. It's just something that you realize that people are intimidated by you. Now again, this is the grace, and it took me a very long time for me to be able to accept it. It took me a very long time. It took me years to even know what it was to start with. I just realized that when I have friends, when I'm getting close to someone, or even people that I grew up with, I find that people get intimidated by me, right? And so it's not something that you do deliberately. It's just something that comes with the grace in you. It comes with who you are. Now, having said all of that, ladies, if you watch this video right here, earlier this year, I think that's the first video of this year. Yes, it was the first video of this year where I share, that I will continue to be more authentic to you ladies. Okay, and then I also shared this video right here talking all about, boundaries. Again, these are the things that I do every single day in my life, and I want to kind of share that with you today in this video, because I know that a lot of women, a lot of us have either struggled, you're still struggling, or you might start to struggle. All right, ladies, so the first tip that I'm going to share with you is when you find someone is intimidated by you, and for one reason or the other, you find that they always misunderstand you, and you have tried to kind of straighten things out, I want to let you know today and give you this tip. And it's very important, ladies, for you to just kind of take a step back and stop proving yourself to them. Okay, if someone wants to misunderstand you, regardless of how much you try to straighten things out and explain yourself, they will continually misunderstand you, because that's what they want to do. That's what they want. Whatever you're saying is not going to make sense to them, because that's what they feel towards you. They want to continuously misunderstand you. That way they can feed on their feeling. And like I said earlier on, it's not about you. It has nothing to do with you. It is them. Okay, it's a different situation where there's a misunderstanding and you have the opportunity to, straighten things out, and you air things out and things are good after that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, maybe this person or this group of people, they constantly always bring up something about you, something that you did, that never finishes. It's always you are the one that is always at wrong. It's never them. Okay, so such people, again, like I said, regardless of whatever it is that you do, they will choose to continuously misunderstand you. What it is, accept them for what they are, because as they say, when someone shows you their true color, regardless of how nice you want to be, regardless of how good you want to be towards them, they will continuously be who they want to be, to you, except they have a change of mind or they have a change of mindset. But if they don't, it's not up to you to make them change their mind towards you. My beautiful ladies, so the second tip that I'm going to be sharing with you today on how you can rise above and live a meaningful life when people view you or see you as an intimidation is for you to stop seeking their attention, stop seeking validation from them, and stop seeking justification from them. Okay, I know it's very hard, especially with so much going on in on social media, most especially right now. It's very hard for you not to seek validation. It's very hard for you not to seek attention. It's very hard for you not to seek justification, especially again because I'm a content creator. These are things that I struggle with on a daily basis. But if you can find it within yourself and just work on yourself, okay, and be comfortable within yourself, comfortable in your skin, have the confidence in yourself, okay, and most of all, you already have the grace, okay. And like I said earlier on, and I'll continue to say it, not only just in this video, but in many videos to come, the grace of God is upon you, and that's what they see. A friend of mine, we were talking a long time ago, and she said we're just having this conversation because she faces the same thing, and she was like, I think it's that she heard somewhere that is because the grace of God is invincible and it sits on our head as a crown. When she said that, it took me aback because I didn't initially understand what she's saying, but by the time she explained to me, it made sense. So what they see in you as an intimidation, it might come across as maybe the way you dress, again, like I said, the way you look, maybe you're a beautiful woman. They think things come to you easy, but you have to understand the grace of God is what work for good in our favor, okay. And so you have to accept that the grace of God is what they see. The third tip that I'm going to be sharing with you today, for you to be able to thrive and rise above when people find you intimidating, and this is one that I did. I'm going to be honest, 100%. I did. The third tip is never, ladies, never ever dim your light for others to shine. The people who truly love you would not require you to dim your own light for them to shine. If they truly love you, they would not only shine their own light, but also they'll be comfortable when your light shines brighter than them, okay. Again, this is what I did, and I'm very guilty of this. I've done this in the past where I stoop so low and I try to dim my own light just for them to shine brighter, thinking that if I do that, things will be okay between us, okay. I try to dress less, okay. I try not to wear makeup sometimes because I do know this about myself, that when I wear makeup, it takes me up a notch, okay. I know that, and there's nothing I can do about it. That's what makeup is supposed to do. Makeup is supposed to enhance what you already have. It's not for it to change or give you what you don't have. Makeup is not going to give you what you don't have. What makeup does is to enhance what you already have. Okay, so I know for a fact that whenever I wear makeup, it takes my look up a notch. I know that. And so when I was going through this, I always try not to wear makeup. I try to always be very conscious not to dress up when I'm meeting these people. And so, again, it's just by the special grace of God that I'm where I'm at today, and I'm able to share, what I'm sharing today. And now I know that I went through those things, because when I was going through, those experiences, I was constantly crying, and I was asking God, why am I going through this? But today, me sitting down here, I know that this is the reason why I went through those experiences, just for me to come out, turn on my camera and be able to share with you ladies, because I know if it's just one person that needs to hear this and be delivered and be set free, in the bondage of wanting to please people, wanting to do the right thing all the time so that you can be accepted. There's really nothing to be accepted. Once you're accepted by God, and God loves us regardless of whatever it is that we do. And the funny thing is, we don't have to do much to please God. Right? But if you have to do so much to please one person or a group of people, then you're probably in the wrong group. You're probably friends with the wrong people or friends with the wrong person. If you have to do too much to maintain your friendship, then I'm not saying friendship does not take work. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying if you constantly have to dim your own light, you constantly have to stoop low for your friend to shine, then there's a problem in that friendship. The first tip that I'm going to share with you today, ladies, on how to rise above and thrive when people find you as an intimidating factor. And I think this should have been number one. Okay. And the first tip is for you to accept that you have this grace. You have, I don't know if to call it, to say it's a calling on you, but it is grace and it is a strength. Okay. The first thing you need to do is to accept it. Once you have accepted it, it's going to make the journey easier. It's going to make how you deal with these people, how do you deal with this person, it's going to make it easier, because like I said, it's a process and it's a journey, right? It's not something that, when, even like I said in my last tip, if you stoop low, for them to shine, or you dim your own light for them to shine, it still does not make things right. It still does not make them less intimidated by you. And so that's why I'm saying to you ladies, the first thing you need to do, or one of the tips that you need to do, is for you to accept that you have that grace upon your life, and honestly use it as a, as a superpower. Because I'm here to let you know that not everybody deserves to have access to you. Okay, I'm sure, I want to believe that you've heard that over and over again over the internet. Not everybody, deserves to have access to you. And so when you realize that, people are always intimidated by you, regardless of whatever it is that you do, ladies, accept it and take it as a superpower and use it to your advantage. That way, the bad ones can wither away, and the good ones that are yours, that will love you for who you truly are, will come. The fifth tip I'm going to share with you today, ladies, on how to thrive and rise above, when people see you as an intimidating factor, is for you to be as authentic to yourself as possible. You have to. Hence why, I shared in my first video, this video up here, that you need to be authentic to yourself. You need to be. If you're not authentic to yourself, you're constantly going to be going out of your way again to please these people. And I'm telling you honestly, being a people pleaser is very draining. Okay, it sucks your energy. You are left tired, exhausted, and it still does not solve the situation. It still does not make the situation better. It still does not make what you're going through go away. So why even indulge in it in the first place? Okay, hence why I'm saying in my fifth tip to you ladies, that you need to be authentic to yourself. Okay, be authentic to people who love you. Be authentic to the people who care about you, who love you for you, and stop chasing after people. And this is one thing I'll never ever understand. Again, I've been there. And I look back now and I was like, why was I actually chasing after these people? Because they never genuinely loved me, right? But I don't know why that happens with us human beings. You're constantly chasing, the people who do not really love you, who, always condemn you, who chase you away, or, they will never be there for you. They will never be loyal to you. And this is one thing I always share, and I talk about within, my sister group. I talk about with my kids as well. Always stand in the groups. Always be friends with people who genuinely love you, who want to be friends with you, who want to be around you. Let's stop chasing people that you have to do a ton of things, okay, for them to even notice you. All right, my ladies, so the 6th tip is going to tie into the 5th tip, which is for you to do you. Ladies, continue to do you. Continue to thrive in every possible way that you can. Continue to grow yourself. Continue to be better, you know, do better, feel better, look better. Do things that make you happy, okay? And just, if you continue to listen to all the naysayers, you continue to listen to the way people talk about you, the way they badmouth you, the way, you know, they just always have something to say about you. If you want to live your life listening to that, you're never going to be successful. You're never going to even live. You're never going to be authentic to yourself. Again, like I said in my 5th tip, you're constantly going to be running towards them. But the moment that you decide within yourself to do you, to live, to be authentic, to live an authentic life, it will be glaring, it will be clear to you who truly loves you and who doesn't. Okay, even people that are dead, people are still talking bad about them. Okay, so we are still well and we are alive and we are thriving in, you know, everything that we are doing. Why do we need to listen to people? You know, it's just like the celebrities. People talk about them every single day. You know, the tabloids, paparazzi, but that doesn't stop them from doing what they're doing. If anything, they are rising above paparazzi. They are rising above, you know, blogs and, you know, whatever the case might be. So ladies, my number 6 tip to you today is for you to continue to do you, okay? And like I always say, invest in yourself rather than waste your time and energy, you know, around these people. Invest in yourself, in your career, in your looks, in, you know, in your business, darlings. The last tip that I'm going to be sharing with you today on how you can live a meaningful life, thrive above when people see you or see you as an intimidation, is for you to very, very simply, ladies, walk away. Okay, it's not that deep. If Christ can die for our sins, if God can continuously forgive our sins, if God still loves us regardless of our shortcomings, yeah, I don't think it's that serious. Okay, and like I said earlier on, regardless of whatever you do, people who don't like you for one reason or the other, for best known to them, will never like you regardless of whatever you do. I've been there. If they don't like you from the beginning, the chances of them changing their mind and liking you is like when you don't like somebody, right? Regardless of what the person does, you might not really still fancy the person. So it's still the same thing. Regardless of whatever you do, you stoop so low. You, like I said, in my situation, I would stop wearing makeup. I would, you know, dress way less than I typically would, or, you know, I will not be able to dress the way I want to dress. Basically, that's what I'm saying, right? I was not myself. I was not my authentic self. I was constantly trying to dim my lights. I was constantly trying to, you know, again, stoop low. I was constantly trying to push myself behind so these people can shine, right? But me shining and them shining, you know, it's the best feeling ever. But for you to want to dim someone's light just so you can shine, there's a problem. When somebody wants you to dim their light for you to shine, there's a problem. And majority of the time, even though you dim your light for them to shine, they will still not be satisfied. They will still not like you. So why are you doing it in the first place? People are constantly being intimidated by you. Like I said earlier on, it's a superpower. You have to accept it and, you know, take advantage of it. All right, my beautiful ladies, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure that you give me a thumbs up, like today's video, click that notification bell again, so that every time I publish a video just like today, an informative video just like today, you will be notified. And on saying that, ladies, as I always say here on my channel, we do not do any drama. Make sure that you check me out on Instagram. If you like what you see, give me a follow, okay? And subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe to my channel. And God bless, thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.